Hey, it's Walter Van Dusen. We are at the B&H's 50th Anniversary Bild Expo, the first one celebrating B&H's 50th anniversary. The very first booth I'm at is by Prompter People, and lucky for me, the CEO and founder, or CEO?
Both, everything.
CEO founder is with me, and he's going to talk about what I have, which I'll be adding to my rolling interview stand as soon as did I mention or no? That they're going to have a cool rail system to mount this small Prompter People Pocket Q. So for me, I'm going to mount it at upcoming shows as soon as it comes out, which I'm assuming by the end of this year, possibly.
Absolutely.
That would be on my A camera. I also have a B camera, which is going this way, and we're going to put this together, and then we're going to mount it onto this YC Onion tripod. If you could go back there, Jesus, and then you could be the guy. So I'm going to get out of the picture so I can go behind over here and watch all this stuff going on behind us, but we're going to put this together right now.
All right, so the Pocket Q is, it's called the Pocket Q because you can essentially put it in a very small space. It's the smallest teleprompter that we have, very lightweight. You can use this in two configurations with a standard full-size camera like a mirrorless camera or DSLR on the back, or you can also do this with an iPhone to do both the recording on the back as well as the actual screen to roll the text. Now, in this one, it's in a portrait mode, so if you want to do a portrait mode for whatever reason, you could do that, or you can also do it in your standard landscape as well. So this is kind of the final thing, but we're going to build that with the camera and show you how that gets put together. So the Pocket Q is designed to use an iPhone on the front to display the scrolling text, or a standard monitor. On the back, you have a couple of mounting options to mount either a full-size camera on the back, any mirrorless camera, any kind of camera on the back, or an iPhone on the back. So you could have iPhone, or you could have camera and then monitor on the front, or any combination of that. So next, we're going to go through, and the monitor mounts on the front of the sled. So that's it. So that's it for the monitor. So the monitor is mounted. The next thing is that we have a hood, and the hood has built-in magnets in here. So when you put it on, it basically just goes on here, and it auto centers. The next step is to put the glass in, which is this is the beam splitter, and this goes in here like this, like that, and you're all set. Next, we're going to put the snoot on for the full-size camera, and that would go in the back here, like that. And now we're ready to put the camera on the back.
Want to mount it all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
The whole shebang.
it's a lot easier.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
So are we going to try to get this camera on there?
Cute.
Okay.
So we have a Sigma 1424 lens on there to the FX3. We mounted it onto the Pocket Q2 by Prompter People. The CEO of the company is hands-on, showing us how everything works.
Okay, moving up from the Pocket Q, which is a very small, very small teleprompter, our smallest. It will fit in a very small bag, good for run and gun, that type of thing. The next step up is called the Prompter Pal. The Prompter Pal is a 12-inch teleprompter that can be used either with an iPad, standard iPad up to a 12.9-inch iPad, or you can also put a 12-inch monitor on there as well. And you have our camera caddy here, which allows you to adjust the camera in and out so you get it close to the lens as you need to. We have an adjustable glass here that we have. It folds down for storage, very easy to use. And this is coming out at $5.99 for the iPad version. And the next one we're going to look at is the larger Proline Plus. This is our Proline Plus. Can be used for location or in a studio configuration like you see here. On this one here, we have a 21-inch monitor. We have the Proline Plus that will accommodate very large cameras if you need to. And we also have a number of features for mounting talent monitors too. So we have a full array of talent monitors with all sizes for you. And this one is using the trapezoidal studio glass, which gives you the ability to look a little bit more off axis. So if you're not directly in front of it, you have a wider range of viewing angles for the customer. So the Proline Plus goes from a 12, 15, 19, and 24 size teleprompters. So you can either use it for run and gun, or you can use it for studio. We also offer heavy-duty pedestals that are pneumatic pedestals for raising and lowering that support, well over 50 pounds. The glass is trapezoidal shape, which the angle allows you to see the text at a wider viewing angle. So if you have 2, 3, 4 people that are there, every one of them can see the prompter at the same time. So we have everything that you need with the teleprompter, the pedestal, talent monitors, everything you need to do for a complete studio production. Okay, this is our new robotic pedestal. Allows you to give lift and panning capability for PTZ cameras. One of the issues that you have with the PTZ cameras in a teleprompter is that if you pan or tilt too far, you start hitting the edges of the frame. So by having the ability to pan and lift, you give much more range to your PTZ camera in the studio. And this robotic pedestal is called the Power Ped, and it allows you to go from about 40 inches height up to about 83 inches tall. So very tall, yeah. So we're gonna go up a little bit taller.
So you're going to NBA, you're going to NBA games.
Yeah.
So if the broadcast is an NBA, you can see
Exactly, yeah.
PSG.
I don't care how tall they are, yeah.
That's pretty cool, right?
So the Power Ped comes with a controller with a joystick. You have all your presets. You have all of your things on here for controlling the speed of the pan and the lift. And this is removable. It attaches by magnets onto the base.
That's good.
You might want to take a look at the control unit. The control unit has connections for Ethernet, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi. So the controller is Visca compatible, so you can plug and play with your PTZ controllers, so you can control the PTZ camera as well as the pedestal on the same controller. And we have the Wi-Fi here as well. Okay, next we have our stage stepper. The stage stepper is an automated stage prompter that motorizes the poles. So when you have different speakers, you have a small hand controller that will raise or lower the glass to get the appropriate height for whatever the presenter is. We have a small hand controller here, which gives you 4 presets. And then we also have a connection, an Ethernet connection that would go to a larger controller with up to hundreds of presets or whatever you need to do. That could also go into, like, let's say a PTZ controller to control it if you want to do your PTZ cameras and your stage prompters as well. And so these are available with the motorized Stage Pro. They're also available without the motorized, with just the manually adjusted as well. And they go in sizes from 15 up to 24 inches in size. They also have on the back of the prompters, there's a lot of times where if you're outside in a very bright thing, we have the things on the back that will basically, it's kind of like a blinder to make it really bright. So it's very readable on the front surface of the mirror. And so the controller that we have for those will control multiple of these. So if you have a large stage with a number of presenters, like let's say a presidential debate, you have multiple stage pros that will go up and down. You can also use these to raise and lower microphones. So you can take off the glass here and you can raise and lower microphones along with that too. So if you have a live event with both teleprompters as well as microphones, they can all be raised and lowered from a central controller. Thank you for watching. If you want more information on our products, you can go to prompterpeople.com, or you can call. Our number's on the website. So give us a call. We'd be glad to walk you through and give you any advice you need on selecting the perfect teleprompter for you. I'd also like to congratulate B&H on their 50th anniversary. It's an amazing company. We've been working with them for a very long time as a vendor as well as a user of their products for a very long time. And we wish them the best. This build show has been phenomenal, I think. And hopefully we'll be seeing more of this in the future. Once again, good luck, B&H. Great show.
I told you, look at that.
You're the man.